Let's go and see the doctor. That's going to make Cookie better.
Many of the hardest to treat pets in Britain
Right, it's hedgehog time.
are brought to one extraordinary practice, run by the man known as the Bionic Vet, Professor Noel Fitzpatrick.
What we're going to do has never been done before, ever.
He performs some of the most advanced procedures ever attempted.
It's the smallest total hip replacement in the world today. This is a textbook result. It's not even in the textbook.
As the lives of his patients and their families hang in the balance,
I've never seen an infection take hold this quick ever in my life, actually.
Noel continues to find new ways to give them a chance.
Of course, we don't know if it'll work.
That dog is the only thing that even makes me carry on.
Offering hope against all the odds.
Hello.
She wants to say, hi, this is my new bionic leg.
It's just a miracle.
It's a new week at Fitzpatrick Referrals.
Orthopaedic and Neurology, Lisa speaking. How can I help?
The practice is at the cutting edge when it comes to veterinary medicine.
It's definitely exciting seeing some of the new surgeries that come through.
We're doing surgeries that have never been performed before, and we're giving animals, a second chance at life.
But these groundbreaking operations don't come without risk.
They love their pets so much, and that's what makes them get the best. They just don't want to give up on them.
4-year-old Labrador Marley has been living with shoulder pain for most of his life.
It was diagnosed when he was about 6 months old. We took him to the vet and they were saying, let's do x-rays, and wasn't anything, that he wasn't quite right then. And they said that there'd been some damage to his growth plates. They thought maybe when he was really, really tiny, but rolling around with his litter mates, it's got more and more deformed, and now we're at a point where actually he's in pain and he needs something doing with it.
Jess and Chris have had Marley since he was a puppy.
Marley was a birthday present for Jess.
I wanted a puppy, and we lived in a flat and we couldn't have one. Months and months of persuading. Chris said fine. And so we found the house on one day, we met Marley the next day, and then that was that sorted out. So 5 weeks later he came home.
He was a cute puppy. Everybody's head would turn.
He was full of beans. He was into everything. He ate a door, he ate a pair of shoes. Just a nightmare. Wouldn't have him any other way. His first baby, and very precious, isn't he? I love him.
Sure.
He's a real mummy's boy.
Marley's shoulder deformity was detected when he was just 6 months old.
Our regular vet basically said, there's not a lot of options for you, we've not seen it before. And they said that whatever we did, he was going to end up arthritic, so it was better actually just to let him be a puppy, let him have his life and see how he got on.
As Marley has got older, his shoulder has deteriorated, and he now finds it hard to keep up with his 2-year-old brother, Brewster.
He sees Brewster going out and shouts, sometimes screams. He misses his friends. He sees them going out and gets pretty upset. So I'm really hopeful that one day he'll be able to get back out running with his mates.
Okay, Marley's mum and dad and family.
Today, the family have come to see what can be done to relieve the pain caused by Marley's shoulder deformity.
Good boy, stay.
Just don't move, don't move. So this is always a telltale sign from me. That pad is bearing weight fully, and that pad is hardly touching the floor. He's up on his tippy toes all the time. That means he's offloading even at rest, which means he's in pain. Okay, good boy.
Good boy.
That's quite sore.
Good boy. Well done,
He's just
baby.
learned to tolerate it. Almost every day of my working life, I see a Labrador with elbow problems, because that's genetic. This problem that he has, shoulder dysplasia, which is a bad fit of the humerus and the shoulder blade, that is unusual, and it can be congenital, meaning that it can be that they're born with it, or it can be traumatic, meaning that they had an accident.
Noel will be using the latest and most sophisticated technology to determine the best approach to alleviate Marley's shoulder pain.
We were really shocked at the extent of how bad it had got. He's just on painkillers all the time. For the next couple of hours, we've just got to wait and see.
Now, who's in here?
Where's the mama?
Who's in here?
Papa. Hello, dear.
So there's no question that you have a severe shoulder deformity. Here is a 3-dimensional CT scan of the left shoulder. The humeral head is completely collapsed down, so whereas it normally will be up there like that, is collapsed down, so it's flat. I'm just going to be quite frank with you. Option 1, stay as you are. There's no question that he's having pain on a daily basis now because of increasingly bone rubbing on bone. So option 1 is not a great option. 2 is the quickest route to the exit, and that is take the leg off. The third option, shoulder fusion, instead of the shoulder moving like that, the shoulder blade moves up and down the side of the chest. Another option, a custom shoulder replacement. If you're going to try and replace a shoulder, and this is brand new technology, you're trying to replace a ball in a socket, the objective of shoulder replacement is to restore full motion. I got intensely annoyed that dogs had been used as experiments for humans, but they'd never got back that technology. And yet this technology is used in humans all the time, which dogs have given to us. The problem that you've got is that I'm the only person that's done it clinically. But understand, if you go down that route, it could fail, and if it did fail, you're left with a fusion or an amputation. What I do think, based on what I'm seeing, is that you should do something, because I don't think painkillers are controlling his pain. So it's a difficult dilemma. Have a think, sleep on it. Lovely to see you.
Brilliant, thank you.
Take care.
Marley's family have to weigh up the options and decide if they want to go for the riskier new technology.
You're welcome, no probs.
Thank you. Good boy. Marley?
Having seen the image in a 3D of showing how bad it is getting, so if we did nothing, it would just get worse for him. So we have to do something now.
They want the best result for their friend, and all I can do is give them all the options. They know I could fail, but we've been honest with each other, and I think that's all you can be.
Charlotte, if you could name your pet after a piece of food, what would it be?
Sausage.
Sausage. Would it be a Daxi? I like Stuffing. Stuffing would be a really good name for a bulldog. Stuffing, come on, walkies.
It's 9:30 p.m. and an emergency referral has arrived at the practice.
He's got you in now because he didn't want to leave it a few days.
I've been crying all day.
Shannon, her mum Angela and friend Nadine have brought in 22-week-old puppy Nala.
I've always wanted a pug. She's like me. she's really loud out there. Like doesn't care if she's annoying anybody. Which is great. But...
It does suit you actually.
Yeah. If they say, well, the dog's like the owner, then yeah, I'd say that.
A month ago, Nala ran into a plant pot and fractured 4 toes. The wound has been treated, but has now become infected.
The vet that we took her to said that she was, the best thing that they could do was remove the leg, because she's suffering really badly with pain, and I want that to be the last option, so.
Right then, Nala. Oh, you're a sweetie pie. Come here. Come here. Oh my God. You're a live wire, aren't you? Come on in, please. You can leave that, it's fine. How old is she?
22 weeks.
Okay, and what happened?
She ran into a plant pot.
My goodness gracious me. What you'd like. Just a box of frogs, isn't she? So what happened since?
She's got an infection in her paw, and she's lost 2 of her toes.
Which 2 toes?
She's got one on that side and one on that side.
Jeez. And they're gone?
Yeah.
So she's only got the middle 2 toes
But
left?
they're there, it's just the bone showing.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
If 2 toes are gone, then our work is really cut out for us. Really cut out for us. And she'd probably need plastic surgery to reconstruct it. I have no idea at the moment, because I'm going to need to have a look at it.
Noel needs to examine Nala's paw to see what, if anything, can be done to save it.
Good girl, Nala. Good girl. I'm going to let Uncle Noel fix your leg. Yeah? There you go. I'm going to have a nice dream. Sleepy.
They didn't look great.
No, I know, but he's going to look and obviously know what the 2 that are left.
There's no flesh.
Right, I'm expecting this to look terrible. That's nasty, isn't it? We're missing the main stopper pad, which is the pad that dogs walk on. So if you look at these 2 paws side by side, You can see just how much is missing. So the main pad is gone here. Unfortunately, the bandage ate into the pad, caused this to die due to absence of blood supply, caused that toe to die and this toe to die. These two toes are just about holding on. Oh, it's just a big blood blister of pus there just came out. Okay, let's wake you up. All right, girls, come on in. All right, I've had a look. You're right, the two outer toes are gone. The main thing that I wanted to see was whether or not the stopper pad was gone. If the stopper pad is gone, an animal doesn't have something firm to stand on, and that's a big problem. So the stopper pad is gone here.
One option is to reconstruct Nala's paw pad using the toes and tissues that are left.
One of my colleagues, this is his speciality. I can go over to the soft tissue hospital in the morning, consult with him and give you a ring. And in the meantime, I'm going to have to try and clear up infection, and I'm going to have to take away any dead tissue that's there. On 3 legs wouldn't be the end of the world. Amputation may be the right thing to do. But let's exhaust all possibilities, so we'll see. Yeah. All right, I'll do my best. And I will get back to you around lunchtime tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay.
It is upsetting and it is difficult to see. Like, when he showed me on the screen, I just wanted to cry. Whatever's best for Nala at the end of the day, if she has to lose a leg, then she has to. I just want her to get better as quick as she can. Sorry.
Noel is going to his specialist soft tissue centre to see if it's possible to save puppy Nala's infected paw.
So this is Nala. She is a 5-month-old pug.
Nala fractured her toes a month ago, and following a complication with bandaging, her paw has become infected.
And we got about 25% of the tissue of the stopper pad left, but nothing else.
You'd have just to bring back the 2 digits with the stopper pad you've got left. You can just bring the digit together, and actually you'll have a much denser paw, but it should be functional.
You can just scrunch them up, and they're happy being scrunched up.
The digits are kept a bit flexed forever, but dogs don't mind.
Cool. Great. Thank you. Good.
Noel is hopeful he can save Nala's leg and that she'll be able to walk on her paw again.
Are you free to hold her while I pre-med her?
Before any potential reconstruction surgery can be done, Noel will need to stem the infection and let the foot heal.
We're going to cut off Nala's inside toe and outside toe because there's really only one bone left in both of them. So we got to shave them right back to here and to here, which are the knuckles. Can I have a chair, please?
There we go. Is that okay for you, sir?
Thank you very much.
I recommend the onion tartlet this evening.
Thank you very much. Yes, I shall dine here again. So we're just taking the bone out of these toes, leaving the skin. We got to keep as much of the skin and connective tissue as we can, because the more of it we have, the easier the closure is going to be ultimately. That's all cleaned up.
Nala still has her 2 middle toes, and Noel hopes eventually he can create a surface for her to walk on.
Ultimately, what we're going to do is we're going to pull that down so that what's left of what used to be the stopper pad might join with these pads. Nala will be like a crab on this foot with 2 claws.
In the meantime, Noel puts in stitches to hold the foot together.
Okay, so we're going to put some medical grade Manuka honey in here. It's a very good natural antibacterial. It also keeps the wound moist so that the tissue in there gets a chance to grow in. The gauze swabs are soaked in honey, and any residual dead tissue will just come off on the swab.
Nala will stay at the clinic for the next few days while her paw continues to heal.
Alrighty.
Look like you're really concentrating then.
I was actually.
Well, this is you know who you reminded me of?
Who?
Have you ever seen the Addams Family?
Yeah.
You know Cousin Ed?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Your hair was over your face like you like this.
Jess and her sister Caris have brought 4-year-old Marley back to the clinic. He's been suffering with a painful shoulder deformity.
Great, take your seat for
for me. Thank you.
They've decided to go ahead with the groundbreaking total shoulder replacement.
We were told he could either have a different operation, which was fusing it, or amputation, so he'd lose his leg, or this. So this seems like it's got to be the best option to try to start with, and then hopefully it'll work.
It's taken 4 months for the implants to be custom made. Marley will have his operation today.
It's going to be hard without him for a couple of days, isn't it? It's been a long wait, so it'll be better when it's done. Just have to be brave, won't we? Going to be a brave boy. You'll be a brave boy. You've got to be brave. I think Marley will be fine. I think that's the issue, isn't it? He'll be okay. Marley won't be bothered at all.
Marley.
No, we're not playing him. This way. Good boy.
How are you? Lovely to see you. Hello, Marley. Hey, mate. How are you, buddy? I don't normally say this to a client, but I am scared about this op because we're going into the unknown. To my knowledge, I'm the only person in the world that's done dogs that are clinically affected with shoulder disease, giving them a shoulder replacement. Now, if there was ever a dog that needed it, this is that dog. My major challenge with this particular shoulder is it's so collapsed. It's imploded. So it's like the foundations of a building collapsing down.
Noel is planning to fix a custom-made socket plate onto Marley's shoulder blade. A metal ball and stem will then be positioned onto the top of his collapsed humerus, with 3 screws securing the stem to the bone. Once all the components are in place, a plastic liner goes between the ball and socket, which should allow the shoulder to glide freely.
Give him big cuddles, and we're going to take him through.
Good boy. You're going to be very brave. You're going to be a brave boy, and then I see you on Tuesday.
This is a really sweet dog. I just really hope I can deliver for you.
Come on, buddy. Good. That's it. You go. Good boy. See you soon. Be brave. Love you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
okay.
you.
Thank you. Take
Cheers.
care. All right.
Come on, let's go. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no guarantee, but there never is with experimental surgery, so I think it's worth it. It's got to be experimental somewhere, hasn't it, before it can work, and it's working in humans, so he thinks he's a human anyway.
Right, we're going to go in and try and give Marley a new shoulder. Kind of fills me with dread because we've already had one fail, so I already know what that feels like. The only normal anatomy here is going to be the upper part of the shoulder blade. Everything below that is abnormal. Well, this is the head of the humerus here. That should be a nice ball, but instead it's deformed like a mushroom. It's not good.
First, the socket plate needs to be fixed onto the shoulder blade.
And we're going to try and push this on. Okay, that's good. We're in position. I'm going to see how the head fits now. The head is now seating beautifully, which you can see here. Okay, I'm going to put the jig on now.
The specially designed jig acts as a guide to place the screws into position.
All right, bite your nails. Let's hope we're in the right spot. Should go through one cortex. Boom, now we touch metal. Straight through the metal, and then out the other side. So now, I take that out. Okay, so we're just gonna put a very thin layer of cement on the metal, like icing on a cake. And then we just pop it in there.
The components are now in place.
One of the most difficult parts of the operation is yet to go because we still have to get the head back into the socket. And the problem is we have no room. No room at all. It's going to be tight. Now we're going to relocate the shoulder joint. It might not fit the first time. Hold up. Hold up. Do it. Ah! The shoulder doesn't want to straighten up. Boy, oh boy. The inside is just super tight. And now both sides of that shoulder are very, very firmly locked together. So we now have a ball in socket joint. You can see it can extend and it can flex. Extend. I'll tell you what, that's as good as we could hope for. in the circumstances.
It's 1:30 a.m. The operation has taken over 4.5 hours.
So that looks pretty good. The cup looks good. All the screws are crossing over nice. His head is sitting real sweet on the top of the humerus there. That's certainly as well as it could possibly look coming out of theatre.
Hello?
Hey, Jess.
Hi, Noel, you alright?
You've been very patient.
How is he?
He's all right. He's waking up now.
That's good news, thank you.
I've put in the shoulder replacement. It's not fused. In the end, I was happy with it, and we'll keep you posted on a daily basis. Okay?
Lovely, thanks a lot, Noel, take care.
Take care. Good night. Bye-bye.
Marley will stay at the clinic for at least 5 days while he recovers from his surgery.
Fitzpatrick Referrals Orthopaedic and Neurology, Natalie speaking. How can I help you?
When it comes to getting the best for their pets, often distance is no barrier.
We get all sorts of people from all over the world.
We've had them from Hungary, Romania, we've had some from France. It's just that they love their pets and they're so devoted to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing to have the best.
I would come over from Australia if that was what was needed.
Andrea has come over 1,600 miles to try and find a cure for 6-year-old Clifford's back pain.
We've traveled from Bucharest in Romania. I came here because this clinic has the best doctors and the best technique.
Andrea rescued Clifford 5 years ago after he'd been abandoned in a field.
We fell in love with him and we just felt that he's our little boy. We still do that. He sleeps in bed with us, in between us. He's really attached to mommy, really. I used to take him for a run around the lake. Then after a year and a half, he just started having really bad pain. Pain changed a lot his personality because he became more defensive. He just stays by my leg, he looks at me and he doesn't go and play anymore. We've taken him to several doctors. Most of the doctors say that his only chance is by taking pills all of his life. Seeing your dog in so much pain, it's very heartbreaking.
Clifford.
Sir. Hi, just...
Andrea hopes Noel can offer a solution to Clifford's back pain.
Hi. How are you? I'm Noel. Andrea, nice to meet you. How are you? Hello, mate. I know that. I know. I'm just going to say hi. So it seems a long way for you to come for a dog that is ostensibly moving around the room okay.
The vet told us that he has spine problems. 2 months ago, he started physiotherapy, and he was much better after that. But if I miss a session, so if I go only once a week, I can start seeing the signs that he's in pain.
If you put the muzzle on,
Yeah.
can I have a quick look?
Yeah, of course.
All right, big guy, we'll make this as quick as we can. I'm sorry, mate. I know, mate, I know. Thank you. Not sure what's going on, we'll need an MRI.
Noel hopes a series of tests will establish what's going on with Clifford's spine.
Thought of surgery actually scares me a lot because he's going to be in some pain and discomfort, and I don't want that from him. No.
Clifford's mum, please. Come on over here because I want to show you this. So this is a 3D CT. We can see that the bone is coming out the side there, and the nerve does not have any room.
Yeah.
So it's being pinched by the new bone formation and causing compression of the nerves. This will continue to deteriorate. It's not will it, it will. If I operate, I would take off the roof of the disc, and then I would attempt to get a small, tiny spacer in there to physically push the new bone away from the nerves. There is a risk that that device that you put in there could catch a nerve. I've not had a permanent paralysis from this, but I definitely have had some dogs that have been in significant discomfort for a few weeks. So you are, unfortunately, between a rock and a hard place. If we don't do it, he's going to be in pain all the time anyway. If we do it, there's a risk of failure. There is an option to do it now. At the moment, he's still asleep. We have to think about what's in his best interest.
If it were me instead of him, I would do it for myself. I would take the risk.
I think from his point of view, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think you just need to be brave. All right. We'll see you later.
We decided that we're going to do it tonight. It's kind of scary when you hear that complications might happen, but a life in pain wouldn't be a good life anyway.
These are the best hands.
I know. Thank you.
No,
Bye-bye.
Take care, all right.
Andrea is checking into a local hotel to wait for news. It's 10 p.m. and rescue dog Clifford is about to have surgery on his spine.
Whilst I've done this operation hundreds of times, it's quite unusual to be doing it on a dog of this size. Most dogs that are affected by this disease are much bigger. So it's particularly tricky because it's a tiny target.
Noel is going to push the vertebrae away from the spinal cord using a tiny spacer.
Okay.
It's a treatment he has invented.
Okay, I'm down on top of the nerves now. Here's the nerves that are going to the tail. This nerve down here is going to the bladder. So that is the disc. So I'm going to puncture the disc now, like so. And I'm going to cut a hole in there and then put a spacer in there. This is very dangerous. One tiny slip and we cut the nerve. Now, we've got to get a spacer device past those nerves. It's going to be tricky. I think I'm going to have to go with this. It has to be big enough so that it pushes the vertebrae apart and small enough to get past the nerves. And as we drive it in between the two vertebrae like so, it pushes them apart. Ah! Come on. Come on. Okay. So we finally got the spacer device in there. It was a little bit nerve-wracking. Nerves are okay. I think my nerves are more damaged than these.
With the spacer in place, pins and cement are used to stabilize the vertebrae.
We absolutely must not hit a nerve with a pin. Otherwise, pain will be permanent or you could cause paralysis. Okay, so that's the cement in place. Grabbing all 6 pins. Just going to saw off these 2 pins and then I'm done. What have we got? Just roll this one for me. That's excellent. That's really good. Bang on. Thanks a lot.
Unable to relax in her hotel, Andrea has returned to the practice.
All right, things went okay.
Thank you.
Things went okay. Come on, let's go in. We're not out of the woods yet. So this is the CT. I'm actually very pleased with that. That's spot on. So those nerves should now be immediately decompressed. It's a good night because I'm pretty confident that I could not have done better. And I'm as confident as I've been with any dog ever that I'll get this dog out of pain. All right, I'm gonna let you go. So far, so good, okay? God bless, safe home. Talk to you later. Cheers, bye-bye.
Bye.
Andrea will have to wait another 48 hours before Noel can be sure the surgery has a chance of working. It's been 6 days since puppy Nala was admitted after 2 of her toes and part of her paw pad rotted away following a bandage infection.
I love puppies. Puppies are my favourites. I want all the puppies, that's a problem. I love them all. Oh, thank you. I like the kisses.
Hey, mate, how are you? How are you? Munchy, munchy, munch. Okay, let's have a little look. Well done, Nala. Good girl, good girl.
Pad reconstruction surgery is a possibility, so Noel needs to check Nala's paw to see if it's ready.
I can't tickle your chin and change the bandage at the same time. I'm just going to see what the one looks like right now. Well done, sweetheart. Well done. So the 2 central toes look reasonably healthy. And that toe I've taken off on each side. It's actually healing in quite well. The honey's done a lovely job with controlling the infection there.
The infection is clearing up, but Nala's paw still needs more time to heal.
We're just gonna put the honey back on again. Hold it right there. Well done, sweetheart. I actually quite like Manuka honey. It tastes great. Put it on your toast and on your wounds. And if it comes with added tummy tickles, everyone's a winner. All right, good, thank you. Come on, big guy. Let's see ya.
It's the day after Clifford's spinal surgery.
You're like all over this walking stuff. He's raring to go, isn't he? That's awesome. Wow, wow. Let's drop it. Let's walk in without it. All right, big guy. Good boy, he's doing really well. That's quite remarkable, less than 24 hours post-operatively. He's not paralyzed, I can tell you that. He doesn't look to be in any pain. If he sustains that, we might actually cure him, which is fantastic. All right, enough walking for one day.
Two days later, Andrea comes to take Clifford back to Romania.
Hello. Clifford. Clifford, oh, yeah.
I'm very curious about his reaction. I don't know if he's going to be very happy or if he's going to be still stressed, so I can't wait to see him.
You're very sweet. Thank you very much. If you want to go and take a seat, I'll let them know that you're here. Thank you. All right, thank you. Very posh chocolate. Le maçon de chocolat. You just know that's going to be so good.
We get so much chocolate.
What's this one again? Any of these three I'm pretty open towards.
The amount of chocolate we get off clients is ridiculous, but it's lovely.
Well, then I'm going to eat the raspberry one. No. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Yeah.
Probably the weirdest gift we've ever got. Normally for Noel, you get some very unusual ones, but I think the weirdest one is pants.
Yeah, we've had socks and pants. Yeah, for Noel. Yeah, straight up.
Come on, mate.
It's the moment Andrea has been waiting for.
Now, come on, mate. Come on this way. Hi. Hi, Mom. Good boy. Good boy. If you take the lead. Now, come with me outside. There we go.
Clifford will need gentle exercise while he continues to recover.
Just walk him along there for me and I'll see a shorter lead. Give me a 2-foot lead. That's good. So that's it. Keep coming, keep coming. That's exactly what I want. Now come back. I don't want him lunging ahead. I want you to take control of the walk.
For how long can I walk?
You could go 20 minutes.
Really?
Yep. It's just lovely that somebody would have enough faith to come from a foreign country, spend 2 days getting here, 2 days getting back, and in the 3 days intervening, we're able to get the little friend out of pain. That's what it's all about.
As you can see, he walks normally. You didn't think that he got surgery. I was looking for this outcome, and that's why I came such a long way. I'm very happy, and I'm looking forward to getting home.
10 days after Nala was admitted as an emergency, Shannon and Angela have come to collect her.
I'm so excited, I can't wait. We're going to take her home so she can rest until she's better for her next operation. Thank you. It's a bit loud.
Oh, thank you.
How you doing?
Hello, Snoop. Hello, lovely girl. Yeah.
She's had lots of cuddles.
Good
She's
girl.
still very boisterous.
Part of Nala's paw has rotted away. Reconstruction surgery is still an option, but her foot needs to heal fully first.
I'm going to take this off now, which she will let me do, and you can see the 2 little toes.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that that's a bit of shock, but it is what it is. If we look underneath, obviously she's going to make that all sore by stepping on it like that, so that this here is going to take all the weight when it's pressed like so.
Yeah.
We don't know that if we could get her to stand on that, would she take weight on those 2 paws?
Okay.
I think we're going to see how she goes, because it's going to take a couple of weeks for this to finish healing. We've got a little booty for you.
Okie doke.
Put your foot in your boot. Good girl.
So I can take her out for a wee?
Absolutely, yeah. Just put the little booty on. Put your foot in your booty, yes. Put your booty. Love you too, love you too. See you soon. Yes. Loves a little bit of beard licking from Uncle Noel, don't you, mate? Loves it.
See you later. Thanks. You coming? Where are you going? I'm going this way. Oh.
I'm really happy. Yeah. She's got really big in the space of a week and a bit. She's massive.
It's
She's
good.
quite quiet. I don't know what they've done to her since she's been there. Actually, I think she's going to go to sleep.
It's quite warm.
Yeah, it's quite warm.
Nala will need to return to the practice in a couple of weeks.
Where am I going? I don't know.
Marley is ready to go home following his total shoulder replacement operation.
It seems like such a long time, doesn't it?
It does. It's been ages. 5 sleeps.
5 sleep, yeah.
It's been 5
5
sleeps.
sleep.
That's what I've been telling Brucey.
Brewster's just been sat by the front door for 5 days waiting, and every morning he's come downstairs and done a lap of the house just to check he's not there, and then like, literally he's just been sulking. I'm not talking to you. If you haven't got my brother, I don't want to know. I'm done with waiting. I've waited 5 whole sleeps.
Marley's folks, given what we started with, which is a horrible, gnarly, cruddy, collapsed shoulder, and what we have now, it could not look better. This is what I dream about when I design the implants with my colleagues. The leg is moving and toe touching at a slow walk. So that's good. That's him ready to come in. Yep, there you go.
Hi, baby. Hello. Hi, sweetheart.
I know.
So he's not bothered. You think nothing has happened. I mean, it's remarkable, really. Let's go into the yard and I'll show you how to walk him. Come on, mate.
Over the next few months, Marley will need intensive physio and hydrotherapy sessions.
Careful, Marley.
Now, obviously, the tracking is off, but that's okay.
But he's putting his
You
foot
walk
down.
ahead, so that's good.
You're fine. Yes.
Keep going, keep going. So, as you can see, let him take some weight on it, but not too much.
Okay.
And so we're just going to let the stitches heal inside there for the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then we're going to bring you back and start rehab.
Yeah,
Now,
okay.
There's nothing to do at the moment,
Okay.
except don't let him run, don't let him slip, don't let him slide, and certainly don't let him do the splits.
No. I know. I'm so pleased to see you. Best day ever. Yeah.
Now, you lift the front, I'll lift the back.
Okay.
There we go.
Good
And we
boy,
take the
Em.
rope back and we leave you the harness.
Yeah, okay, that's great, thank you.
Good boy. Take care, mate. Yeah, he's giving me the look. I know you tried to help me, but I'm quite suspicious of you. All right, mate.
No worries.
Good.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
You're happy now, aren't you? Got your mama home.
It's incredible, really, what they've done. You know, he already looks happier, and that sounds ridiculous given that he's had major surgery, but he already looks happier than he was.
The thing they've got to realise is they are by no means out of the woods yet. It's going to take quite some time for rehabilitation. So on the one hand, they're going to be overjoyed to get Marley home. On the other hand, they have a long journey ahead.
It's been 6 weeks since Noel sent puppy Nala home to continue her recovery.
She growled at me because I had chicken and she wasn't loving it. She went, "Arr." She kept watching him when he wouldn't look at him. Every time I looked at her, she'd be like,
I wasn't watching you.
Nala, please.
An infection caused Nala to lose 2 toes and part of her stopper pad.
Look at you walking. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Just let her run around there.
Today, Noel's checking if she's ready for plastic surgery to reconstruct her paw.
She walking all the time on it? Yeah. And she is using those 2 toes, really. Tongue in the mouth. Tongue in the mouth. That's a bit hasty on the old loving front. Let's just hold her there for me, please. Let's have a look. Good. Well done. Well done.
Okay.
Good girl. It's fine. Gosh. That's really good. Look at this. Come here. That's remarkable. It's actually grown a bit more pad.
Oh, yeah, it's still a bit pinky there.
See that?
Yeah.
She must have been young enough that that could take the stimulus of weight bearing and actually proliferate. I've never seen that before.
Don't you?
It's physically bigger than it was
It's
before.
Medi, honey.
It must be. Well, it must be the combination of all of those things, but this is great. I did not expect that.
Didn't you?
No. That's really good. I can sign her off today.
Nala has recovered so well that she doesn't require any further treatment.
Simple is always best. If there's a simple solution, you absolutely do that before you move on to anything complex. So if you can do it with honey, and if you can do it with a few stitches, that's exactly how you do it. Let's go outside. I just do one short walk, just down along here. We're only going to do it once. I don't want to scarify the foot. Okay, go. That's it. Slowly, slowly. That's good. Keep coming. She could pull a sled, couldn't she? Like a reindeer. That's great, guys. You're not going to get any better than that.
No.
Even if I were to do more surgery, you're not going to get any better than that. So I'm thrilled with that. Thank you. Go on and have a happy life. God bless. Cheers.
It's really amazing, actually. Yeah.
To see what it was like when it happened, to compare what it's like now, you wouldn't even know. So I'm happy. Now she can just get on with her life like she is now. Nala. Stop it.
In Romania, it's been 6 months since Clifford's spinal surgery.
I'm very happy because I like to see him running around. I like walking in the park with him. You can see him with his ears up, he's eating, he's jumping, he's running. It's clear that he has no more pain. It has changed his personality because when he was in pain, he was rolling and he was really afraid of people touching him. He's enjoying his life back. He can jump in the bed, he can run through the park, he can play with the kids. Everything's better now.
Hiya. Who have we got there? Come on. Hey, take a seat.
Today, Jess and Chris have brought Marley in for his 12-week checkup.
Is it Marley's special day? It's for Marley. What do you want to try, Squeak?
Since his groundbreaking shoulder replacement operation, Marley has been undergoing intensive physio and hydrotherapy to strengthen his muscles and ligaments around the implants.
I'm really nervous. I just want his bones to accept the implant. Yeah, I'm just a worrier.
So we just had Marley's images come through now, and we can see on the CT scan here, there's been a tremendous response in terms of bone on-growth onto the metal there. You can see the bone of the shoulder blade growing down there onto that metal. This is really good. That's going nowhere. That's become permanently a part of the body. Okay, Marley's mummy and dad, please. It's looking good.
Excellent.
Yeah. If you look here on the CT scan, it shows us that this is not going to get loose now because the bone is physically grown in. From a bone point of view, you're signed off. From a physical point of view, you've done a tremendous job. I'd be very surprised if that doesn't work out for a really good quality of life for him now at this point. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done. At the moment, I'm thrilled.
Yeah,
So that's really great. Mate,
brilliant.
Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
See you, Marley. We love you.
Good lad.
We'll see you soon. Good. Well done, guys. God bless. Cheers.
Come on then. Free boy. Let's go. Say thank you to the nice ladies.
Cheers, guys.
Pretty delighted, I
Yeah,
am.
amazing. It's worth the stress, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was such a big decision.
When we first got told about his problem, there was nothing they could do about it, and we were told just to leave it and see how he goes. So for him now to have a fully working shoulder that's not hurting him, that's incredible.
Yeah, we feel we've done the right thing for him and give him a good chance of life.
He's having a party tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's having his friends come around for Barbie, so I imagine he'll get a sausage and we'll have a glass of fizz.
You want to come with Mama? We're going to do some sleepings now. It's all right, baby. Good boy.
In Dorset, it's been 7 weeks since Nala got the all clear.
Nala's been really well. She's managed, obviously, to cope with everything. Goes out for walks every day, runs around like crazy, so she's just back to normal. Nala! For Nala to save her leg, it's great. She might only have 2 toes on her front left foot, but you don't really notice it unless you get up closely. After the operation, and we did use Manuka honey to heal everything naturally, which helped it really well, but she did just tend to eat it instead of keeping it on her foot. So where she doesn't need it anymore, we don't tend to give it to her because she'll get an upset stomach. I'd say she is like me. She doesn't want to sit still. She's always on the move. She's really special to me. She follows me everywhere. The love I have for Nala is crazy. I feel like I love Nala more than someone would love their daughter. I know that sounds really weird. She's more than I expected. She's amazing. She's happy, so I'm happy.
In Kent, Marley's new shoulder has given him a new lease of life.
Marley's been great.
He's been pretty chipper, hasn't he?
Yeah, full of beans, loving life again. Really, really happy.
Marley has to wear a special harness for the next few months while his muscles continue to adapt.
I think the best thing for him is not being with us, it's being with Brew again. They cuddle up together on the sofa, they sleep together at night. Brewster always sleeps on top of Marley. You love him, don't you? Your baby brother.
It's back to a bit of normality and it's really, really nice to walk the two of them together.
Marley.
There's a good boy, Bruce. They're loving it.
Bet your bottom dollar that where there's trouble, there'll be two of them.
Right.
As
As
attached to
on
my
cue. Boys.
No. Since he's been home, just watching him get up on the sofa and being able to chill out and watch the telly with us has been so nice, hasn't it? We've had months of him not being able to do anything and being really miserable, giving you eyes and say, what have you done to me?
Yeah.
And now he's able to come and be part of our family again, and that's really lovely. Just being able to join in with a good game, playing ball, playing tug in the garden, rolling around upside down underneath the picnic bench. Now that he can do those things and enjoy them and do more of them and not be in pain at the end of it, that's wicked.
Going back to the pub to watch the football.
Yeah.
He'll love that, yeah.
He's got a really happy life ahead of him. He's absolutely delighted with what he's got. Why wouldn't we have given him that chance? He wants to come out and run, he wants to come and play. Couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
No, it's been fantastic.
Good boy, Em. Well done.